Social media and the mainstream media has done it again. This time around, zooming in on the shoes that Julius Malema, the president of the EFF, was wearing. And it's been said that the shoes cost about 28 bloko, 28,000 rand. And in recent times, we have seen EFF members with luxurious items, to say the least. Floyd Chivambo has found himself also entangled in this expensive taste. The question then arises, must or can political parties that claim to be pan-Africanist wear expensive clothes? Are they allowed to drive expensive cars or even stay at suburbs that are only seen for the rich and elite? Let's answer that question and much more.
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Blackheart, the hustle continuer. Made to inspire your goals and dreams. 100% good quality clothes are now available at affordable prices. T-shirts, hoodies, sweaters, bucket hats, and more. Place your orders now. 06847366908. Instagram Black7576. Facebook page Blackheart.
You know, it's very interesting that you have somebody who's wearing 13,000 rand pair of shoes and a t-shirt that is saying profit before, people before profit. That talks about an organization that is talking left and walking right. So you are talking about people that don't talk about.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Seso. I'm your host, Kagiso Hlongwane Zinjiva Sono. And we're back at it again with another one. This time around, we're covering the expensive taste of the EFF parliamentarians, the MPs. Almost all of them are on the luxurious life side of life, to say the least. In fact, that goes with every MP of any other political party. I did not want to address this matter. I thought maybe our people are woke enough to understand what is going on, that with some salaries come some benefits. Can't expect a security to be wearing something that owns 10,000 rand. You can't expect a teacher to be driving a G-Wagon. You can't expect a politician to own a private jet. You know, things like that, they are normal common sense. But the issue here is that if you are a politician and you say you are for the black people, you want to lead the black people, it means that you yourself must look poor, act poor, even go as far as saying you must stay in a poor area. Why is it that you Africans think that you don't deserve, I don't even want to say nice stuff, that you don't deserve better? Let me put it like that. Why is it that one garage is enough for you? Why is it that we've got a mentality of that poorness belongs to the people? You forgot that these townships, areas that you were relegated to, were places that you were sent by the apartheid regime government, that was sending you to go there and cramp into small boxes that they call stands, because they did not view you as humans. Now that your politicians are living life, then you see it as a problem. You know, Julius Malema addressed this thing upon my research in 2018 already, because even back then the EFF was being said, you guys have got nice houses. You know, his nice house in Sandton and all of that. People were saying, no, he bought a house. Back in the days, he was still an ANC Youth League president with a salary of 20,000 rand. How did he afford this house? How did he, you know, those type of things always arise. And 2018, he addressed this thing, Julius Malema. Let's listen quickly to what he said.
them.
Do you think that in this discourse that we have around politics, around money, I know that your party particularly gets called out a lot by certain people in the media for the cars you allegedly drive or the shoes you already drive. Do you think that discourse is just attacking people, or do you think there is a sense that perhaps there needs to be a look at the image that you put out as a politician versus what you're saying, or is that quite a low bar of thinking?
No, our people are not fools, man. Our people know their politicians. They know us. They know what we do. We live with them. We live amongst them. They know what we drive. They know where we stay. We never said anywhere in our manifesto, elect us into parliament, we'll stay in Alexander. So our people know. They elected us knowing that our houses were taken in Sandton. They still elected us to parliament. So it's not like we're misleading them and telling them that we stay in Elias Mutsualedi in Kliptown. No, they know who we exist for. But those that can't find fault in your argument and in your narrative, they start degenerating to be looking at your earrings and say your earrings are too shiny, therefore they're expensive. That's a degeneration. We cannot have an intellectual debate looking at who's dressed what. I've always said I can have Tokyo Sowale as my president. I have now a billionaire as my president. I can have Patrice as my president. What matters to me is political will, is whether they've got the will and the heart to change the things for the better, particularly for poor people. It's not about what they drive. I don't care where they stay, as long as they will change the lives of our people. So when you call the EFF about the shoes they wear, it's a demonstration of degeneration, because we have a billionaire as a president. Nelson Mandela stayed in Houghton. You never said people must not elect Nelson Mandela because he stays in Houghton. Nelson Mandela did not cease to be a hero because he stayed in Houghton. So really, these levels of degeneration just show you the type of people we are engaged with. We're not worried about petty.
Anyanazi abantu abamnyama ninomona man. Ay abantu abamnyama ninomona. You see, if there's any politicians who's participating in criminal tactics or ways in accumulating wealth, those things will catch up with them, each and every one of them. And you're not going to find me protecting an EFF a politician, an MK politician or whatever when they are caught with crime. You are not going to find me protecting them. You are not going to find me protecting those politicians. But politicians who earn an honest living and buy nice things for themselves, for me it's like, so what? These things come with level, people. Because if we're going to stick to this ideology that Pan-Africanism means being poor and not having, I don't even want to say nice stuff, man. Having comfortable stuff, because this is actually not nice stuff. What your normal is not normal to them. You understand? So, okay, let's all be poor again. Because there are poor people who can't afford to buy at ShopRite. All of us, we can't go buy at ShopRite. If you see a politician entering ShopRite, it means he's heartless. He's not considered of the poor. There are poor people who can't afford even a taxi fare. They can't afford a car. So if a politician drives a car, doesn't matter what type of a car it is, then that politician is heartless. Is not considered to the poor people. There are poor people who say their children can't even afford to go to school. These free schools, they can't go because they don't have uniform, they don't have food, they don't have transportation. They are sitting at home, the schools are far from them. So if a politician takes their child to a school, it means that politician is heartless. Can you see where I'm trying to go with this? Then all of us, we can't buy at Mr. Price. Because Mr. Price is affordable for you, but there's a poor person that you are leading in your community that can't even think of Mr. Price. You have the luxury of choosing between Checkers and Pick and Pay and ShopRite and OK and Spar. You have the luxury. There are poor people who don't even think of those options in their mind. They buy at my friend's shop. They ba sopisa kana go sopisa keng ba kolotisa mola. So if you're going to apply that analogy to a shoe, a 28,000 rand shoe, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, I'm telling you, guys, hey, you know when we were growing up, I grew up in KwaMhlanga, Mpumalanga, where they used to say, umfana wasemhlanga unekhavela ne-gold teeth. That was our standard. If you don't have a kavela or a gold teeth, it means there's something. You are the poorest of the poorest. We pressurized our mothers to open medical aids for us to put gold teeth. And gold teeth is not an essential medical procedure. You pay for it. I remember, I think I paid something like 250 back in the days. I think, was it 250 or 750, somewhere there, to put on a gold teeth because we wanted to feel wanted to be seen. But then you grow up, you realize these things are, actually I'm buying these shoes because quality lasts longer. You buy a Markham shoe, you can't compare it to a John Great or, let me rather say, make a simple example. A polo, whatever. There's a difference in quality. And if you are a person that walks every day, there's a different quality of shoe that you need compared to Julius Malema, who does not work, always in a car and all of those things. So I am one to say, politicians must not be flashy in the eyes of the poor. And I'll play you a clip where Julius Malema says the same thing. But I'm not going to sit here and say politicians must not buy houses in Sandton. Who must stay in Sandton? Who must stay in Sandton? Only white people? Only rich, elite, black businessmen? Come on, guys. That's why I told you that I don't even think that the 1 point something, 1.4, 1.3, 1.6, the 3.2 million that our politicians are getting in parliament is enough. Because if we want politicians to be poor, how easy is it going to be to bribe them? Just imagine if we cut the salary of parliamentarians by half. We say, no, you guys are getting paid 800,000 per year. Minus the transportation, minus everything, minus the benefits. Then a rich businessman who wants to, because the tenders, the numbers are not going to come down. When you build a street, it's still going to cost you money. Those tenderpreneurs will be able to bribe our premiers, our mayors, our presidents with little money that will look like it's big money, because we are saying our politicians must look poor. Huh? Look at you. Wena ka suit ya go Markhams. Markhams. Someone can say, but King, why are you wearing Markhams? These poor people who can't even, come on. I hope you guys you are woke enough to understand that political will must show that where the person's heart is. Political will. What is it that these people are doing for the poor? You saw the EFF was building houses for the people. There was an old lady who asked the EFF to fix her fence. The EFF did not fix the fence. The EFF built a full house, renovated everything, furniture and everything. Where is the heart of the party? Where is the heart of the party? I'm not talking about the four corner RDP. Proper houses. Proper houses. You guys know that there are type of houses that the EFF built. So Julius Malema himself has been caught in the past when he, not in the past, this year, when he was speaking to, when he was going province to province campaigning to the ground forces of the EFF. He said, listen, people, do not be flashy with the things that you're going to accumulate due to your position. You are an MMC, you are an MEC, you are an HOD, you are an MP. Don't be flashy with the things that you have. Let's listen to what Mr. Malema said.
When you are a fighter, with all the beautiful things you have. Some of you are now MMCs. Your salaries are big. You're going to buy cars. You're going to buy shoes. A crown force does not display opulence in the face of poverty. At all material times, it doesn't matter how beautiful your car is. Do not display opulence. On Facebook, on Twitter, and everywhere else, always be grounded and be humble.
With that being said, politicians must also be mindful as to their surroundings when they are dressed in a certain way. But I know for them, they don't even think about these things. It's just a pair of shoes in the cupboard. They are not saying, yo, today let me wear this expensive one. They don't. When you go into the cupboard, the shoes are 7,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. It's in the cupboard of an MP. Whatever shoe they choose, you guys are going to make a noise with. Because you want to tell us about the EFF, you want to tell us about the ANC, the MK, but nobody will analyze the type of shares that the MPs of the DA have, the type of land they own. You know, those type of things that actually matter. What type of companies are they owning? Not pair of shoes and clothes. Those things are not legacies. You can't leave those things behind and they change your children's lives. You understand what I'm saying? So I hope I made myself clear, because I would like to see you getting a nice house. I would like to see you driving a Mercedes Benz. I would like to see you driving your dream car, what we call a dream. It's not a dream for other people. You guys, some of you, your dream car is a Polo, because that's where you want to see yourself. Just imagine now on a Polo, the people of your township, they hate you because now they think you see yourself better because you have a Polo. What type of nonsense is that? Black people, let's stop lowering our standards like that. Let's stop this thing. Let's stop this thing. Again, I repeat, should it come out, then that these politicians are wearing these clothes and maybe this pair of shoes he was bought by a certain businessman, and then that businessman won a tender. Those type of things we cannot protect and we cannot condone. So it shouldn't. If it's nothing like that, sometimes these celebrities, politicians get sponsored with nice clothes to advertise them and all of those things, so that we can see it with Julius Malema. The next thing, all tenderpreneurs and all EFF guys want to buy the same shoe. All those type of things are marketing, because what we are doing, we did free marketing for I don't even know the shoe, the name of the shoe. But we did free marketing for them. People know what the shoe looks like, and someone is going to aspire to have a shoe like that. I mean, but uti I mean because you say, oh, 28,000 chelete kana, because you don't have money. You don't have money. You know, there was a time where Zakes Bantwini said something that was so profound, and he said it on the McG podcast. You guys must go and watch that. I'll see if I can find it. If I find it, I'll close with it. But it's so late now. If I search for it, I don't find it. This is what he said. Zakes Bantwini said, we as black people wear our worth. We wear our value, and we get treated differently because of how we look, where we stay, and what we drive. That's the only time our people can see a difference between people. He said, And I know this for myself because I was driving a Ford Fiesta. Yeah? That Ford Fiesta did not get me any respect from anyone. Upgraded from that car to a BMW. Hey, lekua, why ring lekua? Hey, ngamla, utila po ngamla. It's like, hey, what is going on? Oh, it's the car. Me, I have not changed. I'm still the same guy. And I upgraded because that stupid car was giving me problems like nobody's business. The maintenance was actually more than the BMW because it was a scrap car. You understand? But people treat you different. You move from a Kasi to a gated community. People treat you different because everyone aspires to be there where you are. So they give you that title. How you look, the way you smell. People just treat you different. A white person can come with shorts, dirty boots, with an old buggy, not even the latest Land Cruiser, an old buggy, because of the color of their skin, what we call white privilege, they get treated with respect. Just them walking in. So I encourage it. But fair to look nice. Look nice. Wear nice clothes. Don't steal. Don't do whatever. Work hard to look to better your life. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But also, let's take our people out of the poverty. Let's have that political will to fight for our people there in the gutter, and to make sure that we tell our people this is actually not where you're supposed to be. Ne? I hope everyone got me on that. Yeah. So thank you again to everyone that tuned in on the live link of the introductory of Paseta, the school that we are waiting for. We are currently appointing a committee that is going to be reporting to you guys. Hey guys, excellent things, exciting things rather, are coming our way on the building of the school. Get ready for your contribution. Fix yourself. Pray for us. Make sure that you become the change that you want to see in our community. Until we meet next time, don't forget to pray. After you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.